I'm just explaining, we're all friends here, aren't we?
Yeah, I've just said what you're taking a
this
picture of.
Gentleman's
So
free to, you're free
I'm
to,
entitled to ask that question. I'm not being leery or anything till he just jumped in.
Good man.
So who are you? What do you mean, good man?
Good man.
Why don't you get back in your car and do
I'm
it?
a local and we've had a...
All original footage belongs to Auditing Yorkshire, recognized as one of the respected figures in UK auditing.
I'm just filming you just to let you know.
That's fine, I'm filming you to let you know as well.
Thanks for letting me know.
Obviously we've got issues with people coming down on the property and things like that.
Sorry, I'll just step back because then the camera can focus.
Coming down on the property, breaking in and things like that.
All
things
right.
going missing. Okay. Let's hit your details. That's all right. Being you're on land, you've got no reason to be here.
Do you have reason to suspect that I'm committing a criminal offence?
Yeah, so this property is being targeted
Right.
severely by people being on the land, coming down here, encroaching on the various parts of it.
Right.
You're here on said land.
Well, there's nobody actually lives here, do they?
Regardless, someone still owns it. You've got no permission to be on their property. Take it.
Well, I didn't know someone still owned it.
Right, okay, well,
Yeah.
you do now.
I know trespassing's a civil matter anyway.
Civil,
so.
but burglary, attempted burglary, that kind of stuff isn't.
Oh well, if you're trying, if you're going to try and use burglary on me, are you?
So, what's your details?
I'm not going to give you one.
Any ID on you at all?
I don't need to show you.
Right, what you're doing on?
Because I ain't committed a criminal offence.
No, but it's suspicion of criminal
Right.
offence, isn't it?
Well, I can alleviate your suspicion. So what I do is I go around exploring abandoned buildings, places, stuff like that.
Right.
It starts calmly, camera on, voice steady. The auditor tells the officer, "I'm just filming you to let you know." And immediately the officer mirrors back, "I'm filming too." Mutual accountability sounds fair, right? But tension brews the moment the word trespass hits the air. The officer claims the property's been targeted by break-ins. Fair concern. But here's the problem. Standing on disused land with a camera is not a criminal act. The officer pushes the burglary narrative, hoping suspicion justifies control. Yet under UK law, trespass remains a civil matter, unless there's clear intent to steal or cause damage, neither of which exists here. The auditor stays composed. "I haven't committed a criminal offense." That's not defiance. That's knowledge. This is where power dynamics flip. When citizens understand the law better than the enforcers. Notice the officer asked for ID without reasonable suspicion. Under Section 24 of PACE, that's shaky ground. Police cannot compel identification unless an arrestable offense is suspected. Then comes the auditor's quiet mic drop. "I explore abandoned places. No hostility, no lies, just clarity." And suddenly the officer's entire tone wobbles. What started as control becomes confusion. This moment reveals a deeper truth. Authority without understanding breeds overreach. The camera isn't the threat. Ignorance is. Should exploring trigger a criminal investigation? Or is this just another example of fear replacing facts?
So I have a YouTube channel if that helps.
Okay, yeah,
So
what's the name of the YouTube channel?
I'm not here for anything. It's Urbex in Yorkshire.
Urbex.
Urbex.
How do you spell that?
Urbexing.
ING.
Yeah, so it's
Urbexing.
Urbex.
Oh, sorry, Urbex.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Urbex in Yorkshire. So obviously, I'm not committing an offence. I will leave if you ask me to leave.
We'll get on to that in a second. Would you be willing to show me the YouTube channel that you've got?
It's not actually set up.
Right.
It's not actually. This, believe it or not, this is my first proper Urbex out on my own.
Okay.
But yeah, feel free to check my other YouTube channel out, mate. I've got 22,500 subscribers.
What's the other one?
Well, you can see it. It's on my jumper.
Audits in Yorkshire.
I am, yeah.
Okay, is that on YouTube as well?
That is, yeah. You'll see all kinds of things on there. There's actually a couple of Urbex and stuff I've done on there as well. I did a Coventry Speedway a couple of weeks ago. That's on there.
Coventry Speedway?
Coventry Speedway, yeah. You know the old, where they go around track back in there.
Oh, yeah.
Now the auditor finally reveals his purpose. He's not a trespasser, not a criminal, just an Urbex explorer documenting abandoned places. And here's the twist. This is his first solo exploration. Nervous but confident, he explains he runs a YouTube channel with over 22,000 subscribers, proudly wearing his brand on his jumper. That's not the posture of someone hiding anything. But notice the officer's tone, curious, almost testing him. Would you want to show me the YouTube channel? That's not an investigative question anymore. That's probing for validation. It's almost like the officer needs proof of innocence rather than evidence of guilt. This moment perfectly captures how everyday creators walk a fine line between transparency and suspicion every time they pick up a camera in public.
Yeah, that's abandoned, shut down, derelict. I went down there a couple of weeks ago. That's on my main page.
On the auditing?
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, I'm not going to deliberately try and evade you or anything like that. As you can see, my name is on my jumper, so there's no point trying to hide that. But yeah, literally, mate, I'm not doing no wrong. I've just come for a quick urbex, that's it. Obviously, if you ask me to leave, I'll leave. It's not a problem.
Oh, there it is.
Can you identify yourself, love?
Can you identify yourself?
Hey?
Can you identify yourself?
No, I'm asking the questions. Can you identify yourself as per your policy?
31115.
Right. Are you recording me as well? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Right. What station you both based at, please?
We're based at Chester.
Chester and 30028.
Yeah.
Both based at Chester.
Right. Got the channel. Thank you for that.
No, it's fine. Like I said, I'm not trying to be awkward.
Yeah.
The questions I'm asking, obviously, I'm entitled to ask. You have to give me a response.
We understand how these things go. You want it for your views and clicks. I'm happy to stay within the law.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm staying. Yeah, I'm staying.
The encounter starts with a calm but telling exchange. The auditor explains his purpose clearly. He's exploring an abandoned property, a lawful urban exploration, not a criminal act. He even says, "If you ask me to leave, I'll leave," showing full cooperation. That single line sets the tone, confidence without confrontation. Yet, when he politely asks the officers to identify themselves, you can feel the tension rise. One officer hesitates before responding, revealing how accountability still makes some uneasy. Even when the camera's rolling, the auditor's awareness of his rights shines here. He knows that trespassing, in this case, is a civil matter, not a criminal offense. His calm insistence on proper identification reflects a mature understanding of policing standards. Instead of aggression, he uses composure as a shield, something many forget works better than anger. Then comes a subtle shift. One officer remarks, "You want it for your views and clicks." That's not policing, that's ego defense. The statement exposes how easily officers can personalize lawful public recording. But the auditor doesn't bite. He remains steady, logical, and within his rights, which ironically forces the officers to stay professional. This exchange perfectly shows the balance between authority and accountability. How knowing your rights isn't about defiance but about calm control. Watching it unfold, you can't help but wonder, when the camera captures both sides equally, who truly feels more exposed, the auditor or the badge?
Within the law,
Yeah.
I'm happy that what you provide me now, I don't believe you're here to burgle the place, so I will be asking you to leave in a second.
Yeah, of course, sir.
The only thing
Of course, no problem.
make you aware in the future is, this isn't abandoned, it isn't derelict, this does belong to somebody.
Right.
It is considered trespass, and there is a lot of issues with burglary and things going on.
No, I understand, because quite a few people have been here.
Exactly, and I think it's all over TikTok.
Yeah,
and
if you,
YouTube and whatever
I
else.
mean, if you look on YouTube, you'll find it on there anyway. There's names of YouTubers like scribbled into dirt on
Yeah,
car
I've seen
windows
that
and
round the
stuff.
corner.
Yeah.
So just as a heads up for the future, that if you are down here again, then you might have the same process going through. You have been told that it is.
No, it's fine. It's all,
property.
that's fine. I won't be. I mean, obviously, I've actually finished my video now.
Brilliant.
I was
Walk
on
this
my
way for us, 'cause I think we're coming out this way as
I
well.
was on my way back out, so I mean, I've got no reason to come back again. Do you know what I mean?
Brilliant.
Are these your colleagues down here?
I think one of them is.
Sorry, can you get out this way?
I don't know, I was hoping that you could tell me, 'cause you came from this way.
No, I can. I've just been in there.
Right.
You see, if you're going, obviously you're not going to, but there's 5 really old
No, I've seen them before.
fire
I've been there
engines.
a few times.
But I actually came in. What I did was I walked down the side path and through the open
And then did
fence.
you come through this bit here?
I mean, should we walk back out that way?
If that's the way you've come in, that'd be the easiest way. Oh, you can get out this way. Ah, brilliant.
Oh, can you? Right.
This final stretch of the encounter shows something rare in police-auditor interactions: mutual respect. The officer, after verifying the auditor's explanation, admits, "I don't believe you're here to burgle the place." That single acknowledgement transforms the energy instantly. What began as suspicion slowly settles into understanding. The auditor isn't combative, and the officer isn't condescending. Both act like adults navigating accountability and caution. The officer then gives a measured warning, reminding the auditor that the property belongs to someone and that trespassing concerns are real. But here's the key: he frames it as advice, not accusation. That's community policing done right. Information instead of intimidation. The auditor responds with equal maturity. He's finished his video, ready to leave, and even explains how he entered. Nothing hidden, nothing defensive. Then comes an unexpectedly human moment. They discuss old fire engines left inside the property. That casual, almost friendly exchange breaks the usual tension seen in such encounters. Two sides, once opposed, end up walking out together, literally on the same path. This footage doesn't just show an urban explorer and an officer. It captures what policing should look like when curiosity meets communication. Respect was given, rights were recognized, and the law stayed intact. It's proof that sometimes the best kind of accountability isn't confrontation. It's cooperation that's caught on camera.
It's fine. Oh, has he got a key?
I have no idea.
I'm sure he just said I can open the gate. You should be you should be happy anyway, because this is literally the most civil, politest conversation I've ever had with police in my life.
Well,
So
I'll treat you how you treat me.
yeah,
If you're here and you answer my questions and to verify either who you are or
Yeah.
what you're doing here, then I'm happy for you to go on your way.
I mean, like I said, I do other stuff. I do go filming multiple places, you know, not just abandoned places. So
It takes all sorts, and if that's your hobby that you choose to do, mate, I mean,
well,
it's
it's
not
not
what I'd
really.
pass me time, but you know, it's your choice.
Well, it pays very well anyway. Let's just
Sure
say
it does.
that. Is that code or a key? Code? Code?
No.
What's your collar number, please? Rural Crime Team, what's your collar number?
23258.
23258, and then we've got 5120.
Right.
Thank you very much. If I'd have known you
Where
could
are
have...
your colleagues?
Hey?
Where are your
Four of
colleagues?
you, isn't there?
No, I'm on my own.
Oh, right.
Where are the others? There's other people been seen going in there.
No idea, love. I'm by myself.
Come from Yorkshire, have you?
Yeah.
Now this is where professionalism meets pure civility. The officer unlocks the gate, literally and figuratively, to end what might be one of the calmest police-auditor exchanges ever caught on camera. The auditor even laughs, calling it the most polite conversation I've ever had with police in my life. That's not sarcasm, that's relief. Notice how both sides maintain respect. The officer verifies details, asks fair questions, and the auditor answers without hostility. No raised voices, no ego battle, just communication. The officer even acknowledges the auditor's hobby, saying, "It's not what I'd pass me time, but your choice." That single line shows emotional intelligence, awareness without judgment. Then comes the simple, honest professionalism, asking for caller numbers, confirming identities. That's transparency, the very foundation of trust, and the auditor, instead of pushing back, thanks them. This isn't just lawful behavior, it's cooperative accountability in real time. The scene closes on a surprisingly warm note. No threats, no arrests, no tension, just two people who met at the line between authority and freedom, and managed to walk away with mutual respect. Sometimes this is what progress looks like, not in protests or viral arguments, but in small moments of human decency, where both sides remember, it doesn't take conflict to create accountability, just conversation.
I go all over the United Kingdom, mate.
Right, okay.
I make a lot of money from what I do, so
Oh, good. Oh.
obviously you guys are entitled to film. Obviously I'm filming for my safety as well,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
evidential purposes. But I'm not going to lie to you, if I knew you could have opened that gate, I'd have just rang you first. You could have come and let me in, couldn't you?
Why would you let you in?
What are you taking a picture of me for?
Are you
Entitled
videoing me?
to.
Yeah, I'm
we don't really
videoing you,
mind.
yeah,
He's
who are you?
entitled to, as you are, as I
Who are
am.
you? Here, don't start with me. I've just asked him a
I am
question
not
civilly.
starting, I'm just
quietly.
explaining. We're all friends here, aren't
Yeah,
we?
I've just said what you're taking a
This
picture of me for.
gentleman's
So
free to, you're free
I'm
to,
entitled to
free
ask that question. I'm not being leery or anything till
Yeah,
he
don't
just
be
jumped
leery.
in.
Good man.
So who are you? What do you mean, good man?
Good man.
Why don't you get back in your car and do
I'm a
it?
local and we've had a
You've just
few
been
people.
trespassing on here, don't
Listen,
give me that.
yeah, and it's a civil matter. So what are you going to do about
Civil
it?
matter at
Yes,
all.
it is.
Not necessarily.
Listen, you're letting your colleagues down now, so you get back in your car and go away.
Unless you leave the area.
No, I won't leave the area. Have I committed a crime?
Well, possibly.
Possibly.
I don't know what you've been doing in there, do I? Perfect cover, isn't it? You could be a burglar.
A burglar.
I don't know.
This exchange is a textbook wrap-up of an audit encounter that flipped from suspicion to routine, and it's worth unpacking. The auditor calmly states he travels the UK making content and even admits he earns money from it. That line matters. Monetization doesn't invalidate rights. Filming from public land remains lawful, but it does change the psychology of the interaction. Officers often hear for views and switch to motive-based suspicion. That's a human reaction, not a legal one. Crucially, the auditor emphasizes safety. I'm filming for my safety, which is a smart, lawful rationale. Recording protects both parties, the auditor against misconduct, the police against false claims. When he says he would have rung first, had he known the gate could open, that's de-escalation in action. A small courtesy can prevent a big clash. The officer's request for ID and reminders about property boundaries were reasonable, but the tone matters. You can inform someone about trespass risk without implying criminality or issuing orders without identification. Procedurally, the scene closes well. The auditor confirms he'll leave if asked. The officer reiterates the property owner's concerns, and both exchange practical info. That's community policing working as intended. Information and boundaries instead of force. The real lesson here isn't about who's right or wrong. It's about training and temperament. Officers should treat lawful recording as non-hostile and communicate the legal line clearly. Auditors should continue to be transparent, cooperative, and ready to move when legitimately asked. In short, calm clarity beats confrontation every time.
A burglar in a YouTube hoodie
I don't know.
with no mask on or
Perfect
anything.
cover, isn't it?
Perfect cover. What an idiot. You've been doing job too long, you're too suspicious. Asked him a perfectly reasonable question. Well, no need for you to jump in like that. Right, so we've got Kilo Mike 69, Oscar Kilo Juliet. Oh, look at all these as well. Have these all come to film me? Are these filming me as well? So here's 66 FFS. We've got Echo Alpha 72, Foxtrot Victor Juliet. We've got rural crime scene. Rural crime scene. We've got Echo Zero, Echo Oscar 20, Hotel Tango Yankee. Wow. You see, I would actually being reasonable with the other two police constables, as obviously everyone's seen. Along comes that muppet and starts having a crack at me. You've got members of public taking pictures of me, which is fine if you want privacy in a public.
This moment perfectly captures the tension between public accountability and institutional defensiveness. The auditor, calm and camera in hand, is surrounded by multiple officers, and suddenly the balance of power flips. He's outnumbered, yet still narrating confidently, reading out police call signs one by one. That's not arrogance. That's documentation. Every badge number spoken aloud becomes part of the public record. A subtle reminder that transparency flows both ways. When the auditor remarks, "You've been doing the job too long," it cuts deep, not as disrespect but as a challenge. Over time, constant suspicion can make officers see threats where there are none. Here, one officer's hostility contrasts sharply with the other's professionalism. That contrast teaches the audience a key truth: attitude shapes escalation. The auditor then points out bystanders filming him, noting, "If you want privacy in a public place," and he's right. Police often film citizens yet react when the lens turns back. The irony underscores the accountability gap that auditors expose daily. What makes this scene powerful isn't shouting or defiance, it's composure under pressure. Surrounded, confronted, but still logical and lawful. The auditor's steady tone dismantles aggression without resistance. This is exactly why public recording matters, not to provoke, but to remind every uniform. The camera is the conscience of the street.
Public place, you have to create it. I aren't wearing a mask for the simple fact that I don't want to look any more suspicious than what I already do. But we'll get all them on camera as well, because they've been taking pictures of me. Hey?
Why are you videoing members of the public?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I can. Have you got a problem with that?
The only problem I've got is you've just seen that somebody's elderly and
Right,
her
but
friends
have you got a problem
might
with
feel
that?
a little bit intimidated being
Right.
videoed.
Well, that's not my problem. I ain't committing a crime.
No, of course
I can film in public.
not.
You've got an attitude problem, you.
Intimidate people.
You and your colleague, you've got an attitude problem.
Have we?
Yes, you have.
Okay, so
I
I'm not
suggest you
allowed
go
to
on a
say.
customer relations course.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
Thanks for your help and thanks for your guidance.
You're more than welcome, darling.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
That's all right. You're a pleasure.
I'm just here to help people in any way I can, okay? I had a pleasant conversation with your colleagues and then you two numpties come along and just ruin it, don't you?
Okay, lovely.
Eh? So get back in your little car, drive off, go on. Bye-bye.
Pleasure to meet you.
The energy in this moment is electric and revealing. After a calm civil exchange with earlier officers, one new arrival turns the tone upside down. The auditor remains composed, standing firm on lawful ground. I can film in public. That's not defiance, it's a statement of rights. But the officer's reaction? Instant irritation. The camera becomes a mirror, and not everyone likes their reflection. When the officer claims to feel intimidated being filmed, the hypocrisy hits like a siren. Police record citizens daily, yet some struggle when accountability faces both ways. The auditor calls it out directly, not with aggression, but confidence. You've got an attitude problem, he says, exposing how professionalism can vanish the moment ego takes over. This is the real test of policing, not handling criminals, but handling citizens who know the law. Respect must flow both directions, or the badge loses meaning. Here, one officer ruins what could have been a model encounter, proving that temperament defines authority more than rank ever will. Should officers who feel intimidated by public recording really be trusted to uphold transparency in modern policing? If you believe filming in public protects everyone, not just auditors, like and share this video, hit subscribe and keep demanding accountability from those sworn to serve.